Hello friends, so now it's the 8th experiment for WebTech Lab, and WebTech now 8th experiment is all about creating a PHP page and connecting it to a database. So the way you're going to connect to a database, I'm going to show you. Like type in localhost / php myadmin, which is an application in the exam store. Then you're going to create a database and give the name and create. So let me delete this database here. Okay, sorry. Okay, so database is created by create a database and give create, then it's going to ask you for the table name and give the table name. Okay, right in company I'm going to create a practice. So this is how we create a database. Now if once I create a database, it's going to ask for a table name. It's going to be like random, then I give the number of columns, let's say 1. Then for column name I give again random, and like let it be int, and the length I give 10. Go yeah, so as you can see, a random table is created. This is a structure of the table. Space is this, total is this, and 1 column. So this is how you create a table. So before you connect to a database, you're gonna create a table. Create a database, then create a table. So I created the users table the same way, and my host is localhost and the user is root and the password is nothing, so I give it as a blank. Then I need to connect my MySQL connection. I'm going to use the connection con variable and use the keyword MySQL underscore connect. Give the localhost, the host name, the username, the password. If it's not connected, I'm just going to make it die and print out the connection error. Then I'm going to give a database name, and I'm going to select the database giving the connection name and the database name. If not, it's a database error. Then I'm just give a normal input. So I'm going to create name. So it's like Winit, and the password is I'm going to show you. Okay, the password is QWERTY, and the same QWERTY, and the email is xyz@com. I register, and the registration is successful, and the register users are printed in, and here the new page is connect.php. So I created a form, user method.connect. Since I don't want the password to be printed in the URL, I give the method as post, and it directs me to the connect.php. I'm going to show you how to connect.php. So I'm going to similarly open my connection. I'll open my connection in the previous page. Then I'm going to take the name from using the post method from the previous page, the password, the email, and store them in the variables. And I'm going to select something called the duplicate variable to check if the users are already there. And so that's like I select the user name from the database and save it in duplicate. So duplicate results. So I'm going to check my query, connection, and duplicate. And if any of the rows in that are matched with my username, is going to show username is already there, and it takes me back to login.php. And if not, it's going to save it and show that inserted successfully. And the password, I'm going to show you the table how it looks now. So I'll just refresh it. I'm going to ask me something. Yeah, as you can see, users. Yeah, here as you can see, the Winit username is printed, and the password is not QWERTY anymore. It's some hash value. So this is generated by, I'm going to just a variable encrypted password. And SHA-1 is a keyword which is like an application inside this database. So I put the password and convert it into hash it and save it in the database, because it's never safe to save a normal plain text in a database. So I convert it to SHA-1, then I query, then I insert the values, and when it's successful, inserted successful, and I print those values again after connect in the result, and I'm going to print all the rows whatever they are. So let me again let me try giving Winit again, QWERTY again, and as you can see, this time I didn't take me to the next page, because the username already existed and it brought me back to, so to coming back to go to a particular page, you're going to use the header and give the name of the URL, and it's going to take. So I'm going to go net_p and password as QWERTY and password as QWERTY and email xyx_xy@h.com. So many underscore p is now inserted successfully and printed. So you can see beneath the underscore p, and a new hash tag for this same query is generated so that they won't be matching. The name is printed. So this is about creating a database and connecting to it and saving the values. Thank you.